Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna cast some screens. I'm with me today. Sorry, I'm I'm a bit nervous. I got Kitsune with me today. How are you doing, Kitsune?
I'm doing great, thanks. Happy to be joining you, and hopefully we're going to watch some fun games here.
Yeah, let's just start away. We have today playing the blue team. You have KZ, EXO, and I never want to say his name. Harry Jan, I think.
Yeah, Harry Jan.
And in the other team, we have Perma, Wheezy, and Fox. That's the full Fox team, right?
Yep, that's right. They've been playing together for quite a while, but I know that both Perma and Wizzy haven't been playing in the last couple years very much. And Fox ended up bringing them back for the Nutty Nauts tournament that just happened. So they've been practicing together a lot recently.
Oh, that's
and then Harry and Jan and Kaiser also play often together on the same team. So yeah, it should
everyone
be fun.
knows each other very well.
Yeah.
What do you think about the picks here? You can choose a side here, which team you think gonna win or something. I have a favorite.
Honestly, just looking comp wise,
yeah,
I think that it could be quite hard to deal with this Nibs. I think for the blue team here, I think that's one of the things that I struggle with. I think Sentry isn't so worried about a lot of this, but it really depends on the coordination here from the red team and if they can set stuff up, if they can actually get their hooks on anyone but the Sentry.
It was a nice engagement.
Time for an early kill.
Yeah, we have the thing that a lot of people talk about, right? Like Smiles, hook the Sentry just charge a free hold and managed to land on, not only the Smiles, but he managed to land on Penny and they get a kill.
Mm-hmm. I think a big thing here will be if blue team is regularly able to peel for the Sentry. I mean, saving bubble to make sure that you can effectively protect the Sentry when he's being pulled just means that they're going to get that hole off every time, which is exactly what blue team wants here.
Yeah, another thing that Nibs, if you get close to her, is very dangerous because of the fiery. But at the same time, they have Max that can be just chilling and the laser can be very annoying for like the Nibs. I can see like the Snark, it can be like a bit harder to do his things, but I think Max is very good here.
Yeah, for sure. I think in general, looking at this as well, it's just about our red team able to effectively follow up on these hooks, and that is going to be kind of what we're going to have to see here.
Yeah.
Okay, Bubble coming out here, and a huge hole onto the red team there, but Wizzy managed to narrowly escape with his life. It seems like they're chasing onto blue, and Perma is able to find a kill on Harry. Currently, Smiles is not in the fight, though, so it's just a 2v2 as Smiles has gone back to heal. Be interesting if Red looks for something aggressively here, as Sentry is only half health. Oh, and a whiffed pounce here from Fox.
Yeah,
Exo is caught out, but Harry, Kaiser has managed to find two. Yeah, it's a very good to hear from the Snork, managing to get in and finish off everything. Looks like potentially they could catch Smiles out here too, but the bubble is a miss. Looks like maybe they'll find it anyway. But Wizzy is able to...
Oh
wow.
My god, nice play from Wizzy here.
Yeah. Harry's just kind of following too slowly. Positioning was a bit rough there. He's just chasing but can't quite catch him.
Yeah. I was trying to say something, but get like he doesn't stop getting kills. He's like in the bottom.
Yeah.
Sentry started the hole, and he got the Smiles, but in the end, like I think he ended up dying. And after that, they don't stop.
No, it's...
Another kill with his Smiles.
X was just dead again. I think, honestly, Smiles... Smiles. Sentry needs to be a bit more careful here. He's kind of walking haphazardly when his team isn't there to support him. He should really be looking when he knows that there's a bubble coming from the max.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, nice play from Fox here. Managed to finish his Narc.
Is Harry able to chase this? I think he will get away. He might even find the max here if Max isn't careful.
Oh, it was a nice pick from Fox here. It's just funny how like when he Smiles, if you try to engage, Sentry can counter engage, but the opposite's kind of happened to. Oh, for like Fox just got caught at that.
Yeah. Honestly, that was a very risky play from Sentry, though. I really wasn't sure that he was going to make it out of that, but luckily he does manage to get away.
Oh, he used the hook and the orb. Oh, nice hole here from the bottom.
Yeah, managed to find the Smiles. He's not able to escape mobility on site.
Got like 11 kills in less than 5 minutes.
I know, it's crazy. Interesting to see how this goes, because I was going to say that Nibs kind of is going to get scary and scary as this game goes, but Max is too. But I do think that, you know, overall here, it's going to be looking favourably onto this Max. As long as they can engage on anyone but the Sentry, I think this is going to look really good for Red Team.
I think when like if Fox gets silenced, it'll be a bit easier. Oh, nice play on Sentry here. Might die for the deal here.
He manages to get the creep. Yeah.
He had double regen too. And life still.
Fox is going for good turret pressure, and Pum is just holding from. I like that there.
Oh, he missed the side of the orb here, but
yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. I feel like both teams have a very good way to counter engage. Like the Neebs can stop, like the Snork, for example, going in, and the Sentry and Max can stop. So, and they strength. Usually here, like the team that start the fight is losing the fight.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Wizzy's really potentially quite out here, but oh no, it's going to be that's going to be a deaf from Fox, I believe. Yep.
Excellent,
not able to quite find anything. Yeah. He kind of fire-breaths into nothing, hoping that they're going to be there, but they've all kind of hidden in under. No hook, no fire-breath. Kaisi is dead.
Kai's probably dead, yeah. Like Smile's getting a lot of like health items now. He has double regen, magazine. I think like he doesn't need the damage, right? Like because there's like Neebs and Penny to do that.
Does so much, yeah.
So he just go. When he still didn't get silence, I think it can be very good for like hook and silence combos, so Sentry can just not use the hold after.
There's also no gun on the Penny currently, which is kind of a Fox special, isn't it? It does make it harder for him to poke.
Nice engage on
and great engage, yeah. There's no way he's
getting
another
one.
Yeah. It's looking very positive. Blue's currently fighting top lane against the Penny. Pretty healthy. It's
nice
looking like
beacon from
that's white. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a wipe.
I imagine they're gonna force top here. And okay, Harry goes bottom.
Yeah, they're like split pushing here.
Yeah, split push.
I think they probably could get the top tower, but they just got like a lot of damage on both towers with this. If you talk about like the Penny build, like I feel like most of the things here is very user, right? Like the builds.
Yeah. Oh, and oh wow.
Nice
Great
trade.
for Fox defending his nibs there, who was very low. Would have died to like 2 lasers there.
They almost got like the inverse wipe now. The red thing got wipe, now they got a double kill. Red is looking for something. Oh, Fox missed the pounce would be like the kill.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be the reverse wipe. Like it's a lot of kills like back and forth on this game.
I think Sentry's gone for all AA stuff here at the start, which is interesting. He's kind of missing, you know, Bug Collector and some of these other items that you'd want at the start that can really help your team with damage. But I suppose most of the time, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Bug Collector, even like he's a very solid upgrade, right? And against nice hook here. It's like Smiles needs to get close to you. Penny without a gun, everyone needs to get close to the damage to you, so it's just like free DOT damage.
I think also the value here is that you can see a lot of these times when Sentry is dying, he's not even able to get the hole off, and just making sure that you're guaranteeing that damage regardless, even if you can't get the hole off, I think is very valuable.
Yeah, really great.
Fox is quite out of position. Very good here. Yeah, he definitely should have pounced out earlier, but I think both teams are playing very risky at the moment.
Yeah, they're really looking for the clips. Oh, now just because you said, you know, like Sentry got a Bug Collector, they might listen to you.
Ah, there we go. I wonder how much Kaisi and Harry was saying you need to.
It would be so funny if he got the kill with the Bug Collector now.
Yeah, straight away. Pam was able to finish up onto
again, the Sentry was looking for like doing something, and in the end it should die, you know, like so.
Yeah.
I think they want to start the fight. He need to like fighting. How can I say that? Like in 2 sections, you know, like they can go like all in because Max might die here, no? No. Okay.
Nice, I like that. Trying to push it for all the health, and then red team leaves. Really good push onto both bottom and top as they take the turret advantage just minorly.
Yeah.
Bottom tower. Currently blue is also at a level disadvantage, but there's not much in it right now.
Fox might look
invis, maybe. He's looking, but his team is there now.
You see, like Neebs is going like for he didn't get anything in orb, but at the same time he got like a lot of damage on fire.
Yeah, they're looking to try and capitalize off these hooks. It seems like the main goal here because Nibs is often waiting for these hooks and then fire breathing into the pool. It does make sense here though that they're looking for that because it means they get to hold the orb. So when the counter engage comes through with the black hole, they're often able to teleport out.
Look at the damage now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, it seems like Exo's really getting caught out of position, and Wizzy now too.
Yeah, Casey gonna get that.
Casey's getting caught out.
And fight again
as well. Wow. And then that's a wipe now again.
Lots of time when the Poke can just take the top tower. Oh no, like Fox is going for the bottom. I think they have a super there. The camera just don't want to show it. Yeah, they have a super there.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's a lot of push.
Yeah, it looks like it might even be bottom close to being down.
Yeah, like the levels, just because of like this bunch of kills and towers, they almost like 2 levels now. Also, I think he overextended a bit here.
Yes, overstayed. His teammates are both waiting back near the creeps. Interesting item here, Rodent Smoker on is it Wizzy here? It's a very bad item because it doesn't stack with the other regen that Smiles can get. So not the greatest of picks.
I feel like it's one of the things that doesn't, I mean, like doesn't change too much, right? Like it's just like a AA item.
It's just denying yourself of the damage later is potentially, you know, the big downside there. Especially because he's already taken slow on tail, and Nibs can apply slow as well. So the hope I think would be if you get Kiss the Cook here that you can output a significant amount more damage in a burst.
I don't know if it was like a bunch of draws or something because the level just got like
Exo out of position
again.
Yeah, you can see the sentry on the map. This is on the left side, but he managed to get back to his team. You see here, red team is once again looking on blue's side. They have an invis on Fox. He's going to look for a pounce here.
You have the 4 charges now, so you have the damage.
Yep. Good bubble there, denying smiles. Great fire breath there from Perma, but is he going to make it out? It seems...
Probably gonna die for Harry here.
Yes. But Fox is going on Sexo, and he's managed to narrowly escape.
But the camera just don't want to show us what's happening, you know?
And Harry getting caught out again. Both these teams very much overextending. No passive play at all.
Yeah, like how many kills you got? Like almost like 30? More than 30 already?
Yeah.
In like it's like more than 2 kills every minute. So
Yeah.
kind of hard like to predict what happened because they just like like Weezy probably gonna just die now.
I think positioning of both these teams being sometimes quite questionable, especially considering how much burst they both have.
Case now have the inbuilt everything and they snorkel, so
yeah, really bad position. Not a great bubble from Harry though. Harry might get caught out. But no, Perma is able to get finished as well as Fox, and that is a wipe again.
We're gonna die for it. No, he survived that? Oh, yeah, it's a wipe, so every like advantage that the red team have, now they just like go away.
I think Kaiji might have lived there because of the level advantage that they just gained from that double.
Oh,
he
yeah,
might have been dead
level up,
without
right.
it.
I like that upgrade, not gonna lie, like the AA speed on Sentry after the beacon.
I feel like it's definitely helpful for push, but I don't know how much that matters here, just in the sense of...
I mean, he doesn't have silence, so
struggle
he's
for
not
push.
using the beacons probably for like doing damage anyway, so... Yeah, they just use every skill now.
He does have lifesteal, so maybe it's just to sustain himself better in these fights against the team, as my other thought. Not quite managing to find Wizzy here on bottom turret. Seems like blue is finally backing off a little bit.
And Nib is going for more damage because oh my god, Fox just almost one shot.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe finding a double there. No, not quite. Sentry regen.
What's good for like Nibs like managed to do that much damage, but sadly Smile was like backing from base, so it was a 2v3 fight. But it's crazy how like Nibs she just like one shotting like even Sentry, there's like the tank of the enemy team.
I think it's also quite interesting to see how blue team has all bought up pills at this point, and it seems to be working very well in their favour, sustaining themselves through these fights.
Oh,
Red still not, apart from the smiles, he's only got regen. He's, sorry, oh, he has Barrier Mag, but no pills. I think, 15 minutes into the game, often past the 10-minute part, picking up pills often really helps you sustain once characters get their damage on the map.
Yeah. I think like after you get like your main like damage items, you can go for like just sustain, so you can stay in fight and everything, right?
Yeah.
It's more valuable to get like way more damage. Even Nibs is fine because like she just like easily go after. But
yeah. From the smiles, I'd definitely be looking for some pills around now.
Smiles have like the 2 pills already. The only ones that have pills, the red thing.
Oh, wow, so Wizzy actually did take Kiss the Chef. So he takes the extra damage on the slow, but I guess he's giving up his normal damage, which is
he just gives like
interesting.
The normal AA damage. I'm curious to see like if Fox he doesn't get like the range AA usually, never. But
no, he sometimes does. He's come around to it a bit recently, but he still likes not to take it. Wizzy getting quite out of position here. He seems to be caught by Sentry here. He's definitely dead. Without no fire breath, no orb. It seems like once here it's going to turn, and all 3 are going to die here. I imagine. I can't imagine Fox getting out here.
From Exo here. Because he hold the Nibs, drop down so he can do the beacon after, and he gets back and beacon on Nibs. Instead of just like staying the fire, so it's very good play from him.
Now
Not like
base is open for
Yeah,
blue.
it's not like the red team was like they got a lot of push, right? That's how they got like the tower and everything. But after
Yeah.
that, they really struggling to hit the towers. The thing is, they only have like smiles that I'm not gonna say that's a range character, right? Like it's the range is so
Yeah.
short. And the opposite team, like they have Sentry and Max Focus that they have a bunch of range. Lasers, so they can just get the towers more easily.
Oh, great hole there. Huge bubble. That's a kill on Smiles again.
He's trying to
Oh, and
punch him.
Coma overcommits, yeah.
Yeah.
Very rough here for the red team. I think towards the end, although it was very chaotic at the start, blue team has done a far better job at staying and peeling for each other, where it seems that the red team is just regularly getting caught off again and again. Although Kaisi is found there, Exo is low, but they have Super Droid pushing into base. It looks like this might be game here, because I can imagine it's very difficult to stop this push now, especially with 2 dead, it's just Fox. No
Yeah,
AA
that's
to even
super.
fight.
Yeah, it's all GG, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Was,
Wow.
was a very like a bloody game, more than 40 kills.
Yeah, very high kill streak game.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like you said, like in the end, I think like blue team just managed to like hit the things better. And being honest, I think red team was harder to make it work because they need to follow up the smiles. And after Nib's Orb and Fire Breath, she just full commit. If you max have laser, he just like kills so easily. And Snor can just wait for the fire, and after he just go in and kill. So I think blue team was a easier draft to make it work here.
Yeah, I agree. I think you know, having your engage be the sentry who can soak up the damage in a way that the smiles can't quite makes a big difference.
But I'm kind of like, I usually try to avoid playing like triple melee because I think you need to get kills to push. That's what happened in the beginning, but because Penny didn't get like range, so it was like a triple melee.
Yeah.
So in the end, it was very hard. It's egg, so it's very easy to just stall the last 2 towers.
I think also if potentially Nibs would be able to engage a bit more actively on them, but Nibs I don't think went for, you know, pull and slow. They went for damage on their
yeah, and I feel like
orb.
if like his Miles get a good hook, and they just like follow up with Nibs and everything, they could get a kill. But most of the time, Nibs was going to punish like a misplay from his teammate, like Smiles getting caught out or Penny got caught out, so she just go after to try to punish something.
Yeah.
Penny don't get silence, I think, too, so they didn't manage to. Because I think with silence, he can just like hook even the sentry, he just do the damage and they leave after.
I think also just with the Nibs, when you have pull and slow in this matchup, like, playing it into both Max and Snork, it's very hard for them to escape if you just orb into them. But when taking damage instead, sure, you maybe hit more damage off the get-go, but often your Fire Breath isn't doing the same damage. And considering he bought into Fire Breath so early, you kind of hope that he's trying to maximize that.
Yeah.
But
I feel like the Fire Breath, like that's a fight, for example, that the damage on Fire Breath really work out.
Yeah.
It's just like one shot 2 people. But it only worked when the enemy team was like walking forward, and I think in the end of the game they just like they didn't find this kill like the red team. They just like I said, like Nibs was just like punishing, trying to get like a trade off or something.
Yeah, as we said towards the start, it was just like as long as the red team is engaging on the sentry, blue team has very favorable fights because after they've used all their damage and their abilities, they have, you know, bubble that's kept the sentry alive pushing forward, they have lasers, and then they still have all the Snork stuff. So it does become very hard if you're really only making hooks onto the sentry. And if the blue team is good, you know, with Max and with Snork, there's no reason you're going to be hitting anyone but the sentry.
Yeah,
it's completely on the blue team's terms.
It's a very good like map for Max folks too, right? So it's just like managed to bubble and everything. And just like reading the message here, Casey said like was his call to go pills. We saw that the blue team, everyone got killed at the same time. Like, so Casey said that.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like can we talk about that? Like she thinks like people probably can like get other items maybe instead of the gun penny. And I think like he builds on the Awesomenauts. To be honest, I think if you play around your items, you can for sure get some different items, right? I always like to see, for example, how Mika and Paulo they build different on Penny.
Yeah.
because it's just the play style. But on this scenario here, I think it would be good just because they need a range.
Even earlier today, I was scrimming with Colin Zytekor against Time, Tax Free, and Love, and 2 games we had Cole and Penny who did not buy gun, and we were able to make it work into the comp. But it's, we had a team that had, good ranged poke on both those maps so that we could pressure towers, so it wasn't as much of a problem.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So I'm not saying, it never works,
I
but,
think if you play
you just have to be
around,
thoughtful.
like if you play around your item, you can make it work. And I think just like on this case, right? Like you said, it's not like you need to get range every time, right? But I think would be a good call here.
Yeah.
But I always like to see like these different builds. Like for example, Ismail's got a different item here to make like he survive more. Nib's going for full damage, like you don't see usually like he orb damage, for example, on Nibs.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of damage, right? Like it's
Yeah, it is. It's significant. It's like 400 or 500 damage, I believe.
Yeah,
it's pretty significant.
I like to see like
the thing is, it's
items. I just think that they didn't manage to like play around like the comp. Like in the beginning they got some kills like Smile's hook and they one shot the guy, but at the middle of the game they just like didn't manage to play around like the initiator, and at the same time the blue team they managed to play around like the sentry, and like you said, every time Max have the bubble to save the sentry was a free hole.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna do like 2 we're gonna cast like 2 matches today, and something I wanna say now but I'm gonna say better in the end of the stream is Benz is doing another tournament. Is a captain format, so it's like you have like top players, like you mentioned like Cole, for example. You have like captains that they're gonna have like a pool of players, and they're gonna choose players in like a draft for like captains. So every round, captain choose 1 player, and in the end, the teams will be like 1 captain plus 2 players, and they're gonna play the tournament. It's a normal 3v3 draft and everything. But it would be very good for players that like want like to improve, right? Because they can play with someone that like knows a lot about the game and like can help with them and everything.
Yeah, getting a chance to kind of dip your toe into somebody's knowledge that plays Scrims a lot more and kind of has the experience of what is good where and how to improve on that. So that should be exciting to see.
Yeah, I think like that is a type of tournament that even if you doesn't matter, like for sure everyone wants to win, right? But I think just manage to have a match with like Paulo, Cole, Jumbo just is a lot, because you can learn a lot with, they can share what they know. So even if you play like 1 or 2 matches, it's already like very good for anyone, I think.
And I think the other exciting thing is often, not to say, but the best players win the tournaments. People with typically more experience and that scrim regularly, so it's a chance for people that maybe don't get to compete in higher level scrims to actually get a chance to maybe win it all.
If you get lucky with names, right? That's what you say.
Yeah. It's really anyone's game. We don't know how it will go. It's normally there's kind of favorites going in and people you expect to get certain, but with this draft format, with captains picking, really anybody could go to the finals because we have no idea what the teams will look like. So it should be very exciting.
Yeah, and the tournament gonna be like not on this weekend, but in the next one. So not in the next Sunday, but in the other one, like Saturday or something. So it's very close.
A fortnight from now, yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks, so it's very close. We're gonna do like a little break here, like 2 or 5 minutes, just to set the next match and drink like a water and everything, and then we'll be back. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back soon. Alright, we're back with the second match here, and now, together with Kitsune, I have like KZ casting through here. Hello, KZ.
Hello, your favorite Z-lister here.
And now the players that we have is Sheldon, Luko, and Gura playing against. Let me see the other things is Dragonfire, Benz, and Mersip.
Yes.
Do you guys have any favorite like? Do you see like Yulip here? I don't know. I always found like I always have to say Yulip in the game.
Yeah. I think this could be quite a hard one for Froggy. Mersip obviously being a frog main, so I'm sure he's going to work his way around this. But, you know, both having Snare here with Yulip as well as the hook, it could be very rough because Dash isn't going to get him out of everything for free. Oh, wow.
I do like Redcom because they have the double punish with gaze and hook, so they have multiple ways to go about engaging. It's a little more freeform.
Yeah, you see like
two stuns. Wow. That was very much demolished there. I don't know if that was the dinos there with the gaze. Incredible.
Yeah, he's might have hooked the scoop, and right after like scoop dying, he just gazy. Oh my god!
By the
Not
skin
even
of his
close.
teeth, Luca makes it out. Not even close a little bit.
Let me put the items here.
The old man's got legs, dude. He's still got jumps.
It feels a little bit of a shame there that Red wasn't able to capitalize more of that double at the start because you would have hoped that they'd maybe get a little bit of turret, but they remain untouched.
Yeah, like Froggo was like still full right, and it's like too early, so they just fall so faster.
Dragonfly getting caught out again. It seems like he's going to maybe be just escaping. Wow. No, oh, never mind.
Oh, you can't escape the Yulip. I like to see that like Sheldon had like stun already, so any gaze your hook can be like very
very punishing.
Yeah, very deadly for like a Snorkel Frog.
Oh, wow. And Mersip coming in, saving Benz, managing to find a kill. Maybe a second with Benz coming back in. Wow. Incredible, you know, counter here after.
Oh!
Like and that will be a wipe. There we go. And blue team is going to get some serious push here with droids already pushing on top turret.
It's a very
going to be at least. No. I was just going to say that they're going to get at least half the tower here, and it looks like, yeah, maybe even more.
I was going to say, the nice thing about blue is that Frog and Snork, they could build relatively short cooldowns, so they could always free to disengage and re-engage at very, very like close intervals in a fight, which is something that Red Team can't really do. They do have like Yulip and Smiles, which are on the little longer end of the cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Good damage by Dragonfly, but it looks like he's going to maybe... He managed to escape through creeps, but huge damage. He's going to have trouble defending top lane if his team isn't there with him. Oh, great dash from Mersip, managing to find two and really damage the Ted, enough to send him home.
We kind of see like the opposite of the other game here, because the other game we have a lot of disengage, and in this one we have a lot of engage from both sides.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting because it seems like blue team is going to have a lot easier of a time actually getting in. It's just that Red is being able to counter-engage really once they do go in if they don't hit their abilities. And wow.
Oh, he
almost,
missed
missed dash, unfortunately, from Mersip, which would have been another wipe.
A little bit of a lapse in communication there. Sheldon very, very confident walking up without his team.
Yeah, and I think like how can I say, like if you scoop hit a hammer in anyone, there's like a frog and Snork just ready to kill you, you know?
I would be scared if I just see Scoop standing there alone.
yeah. That's the thing about Ted too, right? Like you do a lot of damage, but if they get close to you, you don't have like a good amount of tools to just like escape.
No. Especially because he doesn't yet have
This team pack stun.
He doesn't have Stimpack stun, which means he can't cancel Nado if it goes onto him. Benz, the two look from blue are walking forward into a fight, but Benz is not there with him. It seems like they're holding back, okay. Because Benz is having to leave due to getting hit by that last airstrike.
Let me see, just poke the tower here. I think like now the game is kind of like chill for a bit after the tower.
Yeah, Red does have a very good defense.
Yeah, not quite able to find anything there without the airstrike.
I really want to see like a Hokey followed by a Gazy after, just to see the guy doing nothing.
I think Kaiser made a point earlier about the cooldowns potentially being really short and blue and being able to go in, but I think it'll be very interesting to see, because with the Ulip here, they're going to potentially have some really good sustain. So even though they might get that second fight, it's potentially the red's going to be more healthy looking into it. So it's going to be interesting to see how blue navigates that.
That's a good point. I also know Sheldon loves going health pack airstrike as well, so we might see that come out.
Do we need a double
Mercip
health pack?
Risky dash. Double airstrike, yeah, double health pack. That'd be interesting to see. Although I do believe that they get reduction in health gain from them with the second airstrike, so it's not quite as much healing as one might expect.
We see got duration on Nado here.
Oh, the DW special.
Oh, he loved that item?
It's an interesting one for sure.
I think it's definitely interesting here, considering how many ways the other team has to actually cancel out these Nados as well. Because there are so many different stuns on the red team here that just stop Froggy in his traps.
Smiles just dying
And Gura is caught out, that is unfortunate. I believe there was an invis in play for blue, so potentially inspiring some false confidence there on red walking out.
They really managed to play around like this. Eevee's always like Frogger's not getting the invis.
Sharon managed to get out last second.
Is it like just Frog and Snark? They can just like do too much. Like that was good at Ted without the Scoop doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh God, Luke is going crazy here. They're just chasing.
Yeah.
Another thing that we have too is like Smiles going slow. I think it's gonna be very good for like a Frog, and I don't know how much like it's struggle for Snark in this low, but I know that's better thing for the Frog.
So you don't really see Smiles go slow this early. That's usually more of like a mid to late game item.
Yeah.
Often combo with the Kiss the Cook.
Yeah, I love getting like range, duration, just to be. Even because they have Frog, right? So it can just be very annoying for the Frog.
I'd be interested to see when Smiles Gura here ends up getting his health items, because I do think it would be very helpful for him here to, you know, just be able to tank that first engage a bit harder, because currently blue is going so hard and it's, you know, neither Ulip or Ted are going to manage the front line, so being healthy is really important for them.
Mirsip got like the damage on the explosion Nado. How it works with the duration? Like when he chooses to finish the Nado, it just explodes? That's how it works?
I believe so, yeah.
Because I never saw like duration with like this before.
Some hidden area gaming here, looking to jump someone.
Oh my god, this Smiles again.
Yeah, it's just very hard here.
It's a beautiful strike from Sheldon.
And they managed the 1-for-1. Red could potentially go more.
Look at, don't want to stop here. You have the ultimate fire so he can just see the scoop.
Yes!
Most effective really.
Oh my god, and he get away.
And he gets away, wow. Oh, Mercip managing to follow his way around and track down that, you know, running wild Ulip.
Yeah, it was a good chase from Loco here. Sadly, he didn't manage to get away.
Now then, people call me an over-engineer, but I say, what's a hat without at least
I'm curious to see like when Frog and Snark get like the cooldown items, if they get on like the hook and dash, to see what like Casey do, say that they can just be very aggressive. Maybe not that aggressive, but
Blue going in hard, yeah. Almost getting Smiles as well. I think it's interesting potentially in the future to see here. I love the fact that Smiles has gone for BKM here, helping to, you know, give him that opportunity if he does get dashed and stunned, that maybe he can still escape without being caught out completely. But it'd be interesting to see, you know, what he might do to hopefully improve his survivability, yeah. Whether that's through pills, barrier mag, or even health on a hook, which I think could be very beneficial here, yeah. Making sure he keeps his health for his team to re-engage, because their counter-engage is very strong against their comp as long as he can live. Oh, and he looks like he found a hook, but Benz is luckily
there's like two different fights happening at the same time, like Smiles and Snark and Scoop and Frog against Ted and Yul. And Ted's going for the Ice Strike damage here, so if they manage to have like a Gazy followed by an Ice Strike, then like hurt a lot here.
It very much feels like an all-or-nothing play here with Sheldon going full into Airstrike, just losing a lot of other damage, but it hits there and they're able to follow up off of it, almost finding a triple. So yeah, that airstrike hit double there. It was very good for Sheldon.
Yeah, very good push here. I feel good about the Yulp too, is like because of the healing drives, right? Like his push is just
Yes.
always a bit more than the usual one.
He's also gone for heal on dinos to help support his team and stay alive longer, which I think is exactly what they want to be looking for here. Because if they can survive that first engage, it's looking very scary for Blue once they've used their cooldowns.
I used to love to get like the AA speed after I get a health pack after this item. This feels so good.
Yes.
Just go boink boink, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're often seen as a win more character in the more competitive games. Very niche matchups where you could even consider him, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember if you guys said like which one like you guys think you're like gonna win or if you pick like a side. I'm the Yulp side here just because it's Yulp, you know.
I think the Blues have a slightly easier fight here, as long as they can engage.
Yeah. After
Yeah, like you see there. Yeah, it's very hard, especially if, like, you know, even if Ulip gazes and hits somebody, if he hits the scoop, the other two just go hard and they get a kill. So it is, you know, it is high risk here, like right there.
Missed the gaze, maybe the double from
and the
this
nado.
here?
Yeah, the speed nado helping him. Oh, trying to predict where Luca's going to be and not quite finding him. Luca picking up the invis in mid.
I love to
Alone
see how
with
Sorry, go ahead, Casey.
No, something I noticed with the last couple of fights was that it's always a Snork going in first, which is traditionally not how people play him, right? You usually want to, you know, let something sell with the damage, but Advantage just goes face first into them with the Frog dashing immediately after.
I think it's working quite well currently, just because they have the Frog dash right after, so you hit that stun, and then you get to hit all your A's as Snort, while the Frog dash is always stunning as well, so you get that extra damage.
Big fight now, and just scoop alive.
Yeah.
We
Luca is
can still get that, like
8-3.
Smiles is still kind of chasing.
You don't often see
Man,
this.
the camera just don't want to
8-3.
show us, but yeah. I was about to say, like, I like how a lot of times you get like 1v1 between Yulip and Frog, they just like both.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh,
Oh,
Luca cutting it very fine there. Those damage calculations really coming in.
yeah, you have that. And you see like Peels going on like the TED before the Smiles here. And even Yulip got the Peels before.
Yeah. He does get lifesteal now on the hook, which will help him in these fights. Also getting boots, interestingly. I suppose if you are going to get boots on a map, this map does have lots of hiding areas where you can sit and regen while you wait for your team, so...
Almost like double,
Something you
right?
don't see
Your
very
regen?
often.
Yeah,
Yes,
double your
200%.
I like to
I'm also
have
a big fan of boots on Smiles. It just
yeah.
feels nice moving around and being able to position better for hooks.
They're potentially catching people out with hooks as they don't expect the smoke to walk on them so quickly.
Right.
I was about to say that, like
Oh.
Sandwiched.
Yulip got duration, and he just like gazed the frog, and the frog just died without even doing anything.
Yeah. It is very rough for the Frog here. Frog having a great start, but you know, as the red team starts to ramp up, it's becoming harder and harder with all the stuns.
Yeah, like they have two stuns, right? Like Yulip have like a Gazy with like a large CC, and Smiles that they whip too, so... And the hook, it's not a stun, but it's still very annoying for the frog.
It would be interesting to see if they maybe, at this point, pivot to having Scoop engage first more, because it seems to be it's the other two, but often I think you want the Scoop here, soaking up this damage. Oh,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he goes in first. Is this team going to support him? They're there.
It might look
The
good for the
double?
blue team here.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I was just speaking about. Having the Scoop there, eat all that damage from all their cooldowns, and having the other two just coming in and blitz them when they've got nothing left. That's exactly what I want to see from blue team here moving forward.
You talk about like Sentry getting like the holy item, and he got like it literally after, and you said like I think his scoop
Yeah.
should be first, and his scoop just go first. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's the opposite of the commentator's curse. It's the commentator's
Yeah, you know. You're doing something wrong.
These games were played like a day ago, right?
My feet. Yes, yes.
I have like the range and hook too.
So yeah, somebody just mentioned in chat saying that nobody's got Baby Curry Mammoth on blue team, and I do think that's interesting. I think I'd like to see that from the Scoop here, because just allowing himself to be the target, I think just sets up his team so well for follow-ups. Oh, Mercer finding his way around, seeing the creeps and being healthy on their side while just harassing them. Oh, Luco's out of position here because Sheldon's just left, but he managed to get out with the help of Lugura.
I think we see a lot like how Frog and Snork they are managed to combo together, but I think his Scoop is just like he cleaning droid or doing other things. So he's usually like
that's the plight of not being the mobile character in the 3, right?
Yeah.
It's a little harder to.
Oh, he finds the engage, uses all the ability, and there we go. Just again, you just see them overcommit all their abilities onto the Scoop when he manages to get in. His team comes and finishes up. That's exactly what we were saying we were hoping for from the blue team, and I think it's looking hard for the red team here now.
Unfortunately, the best defender on red is still alive, so it's not gonna be game yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get power
I don't know,
here.
I think you could make an argument for Ted's here too. I think we have 2 strong defenders for red.
What's that you say?
Yeah, that's something that I didn't look in the beginning too, is how the blue team, they have like Frog with piercing, but it's not like something awesome to defend. But the red team, they have Smiles and Ted.
Yeah.
It's way easier to red team to just punish like every kill, they can push a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just the push for red is insane. Oh, Smiles getting caught out again. Frog is going to get caught out, but will the team follow up? With a missed airstrike, it seems like red is not going to be able to go in on the blue here. They have to be very scared because it's still very easy with a hammer and snork stuff. They could very easily die. Oh, Ben's getting caught out, but catching
1v1 here.
first onto Luco. I think Sheldron's liking his odds here. He's walking up onto Dragonfire here. Airstrike coming out, hitting. That's going to be dead. Lovely, and Sheldon cleans up. He's going to clear waves now. Frog is just landing back, so he's not going to probably get much push, but he will be at least stabilizing here.
Look for the NATO
Coming
combo.
in with the NATO bomb. Oh my goodness.
That's so good to see.
That duration? That might have been duration. Right?
Yeah, it has the
That was
duration.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the duration, you also get to pick when the explosion comes out, so it can be really nice once you get past the initial. You can time exactly with. You can choose to end it early to hit that damage when you need it, instead of potentially getting, tail whipped or stun packed.
The thing, like, the way that he's using the NATO to just like oh my god, he's at that position now.
Mercer overcommits here. That's definitely a kill. Overzealous there from Mercer.
Just about to say something good about Mid-Steep, he just died.
Commentators.
I like because he using the NATO as an initiation, right? The shield doesn't make any difference because he's not tanking anything. So I think the duration is. That's what we talk about in the last game. Like you get a different item, but you play around the item. The red team is just pushing.
I do like to see here that Scoop, a bit late in the game, that he finally picked up pills as well as Double Licker, so his sustain and these fights are going to be way better. So as long as red is engaging onto the Scoop, I think blue's going to have a nice look here on these fights. Oh, lovely
Frog is in this
hammer dash. Frog catching Smiles out potentially, and there we go. That might be game here. They're going to push very hard.
It's not like two
They just
right?
brute bottom. Oh no, yeah,
It's
looks
on
like
base
red
though.
might have to
Someone's
go
got.
back.
Oh, the ice strike from.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my god, that's sick kill.
And they're still letting those droids just go. They've lost so much of their base.
I think they're looking to finish.
Yeah, but they got like two supers now coming, right?
Clears. Yeah. They let they lost a quarter of their base to those droids, but they're equally getting both turrets. Plus 1/5 of their base.
We talk
It's
so much
really
about
anyone's
the
game right now.
defensive, and I think it's very hard for blue team push without kills too, because only Frog has range.
I agree.
I'm gonna look at
And if Frog, often what you'd see if team has base open and Frog can push without kills, they'll just hold for Frog. But the thing is, if Frog's up alone while the other team holds for him, there's so much chance for him just to die and the rest of the team can't help. Mercer looking here. Sheldon leaves. He TP's out. So maybe this isn't a finish.
I think Mirsi
You
is
have to
still
wonder
on
if he
stayed.
stayed. Yeah. Oh.
Start back.
Oh,
It should be a
Ben's
kill.
too.
No, Ben's coming in and delaying them. Mercip's still looking? No, he's leaving.
Just still now.
Seems like a reset here. You do have to wonder there if Sheldon had just stayed taking the creeps, if maybe they'd finish base, but now it's going back. They have a super to defend at base.
I do think fights are only gonna get better for Red because if you look at Frog and Snort, they have all their damage already. Like Ted still has yet to finish their damage. I think, yeah, like it's only gonna get better for Red in these fights.
Oh, Yulpi got the speed item.
Interestingly here, Smiles doesn't go for duration, which you think would be like the
I guess
go-to
Frog,
Frog. I
right?
guess, yeah, they're so confident, I suppose, that they're going to get the gaze that they just say, you know what, we'll just take the extra damage here.
Oh yeah, got damage instead, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not
Which
got
isn't something you see
range
often.
too. Another like item that we don't see that often.
But I guess Benz is here looking to, be able to just, enter from far away.
I always care about getting like a range on swings or snark because if you miss, you just like hit
Yeah.
the wall and you just get in a bad position.
What I will say is
You're
actually,
wondering how I got here.
I think we can also see here that Ulip has got heal. He's got the heal on gaze, so I guess he's looking to make sure he
The
can
shield,
sustain
no?
himself
It's the
a bit better
the
in these
shield,
fights.
the shield.
Oh, it's the shield. Okay, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, effectively fulfilling the same role, but just making sure he doesn't instantly die in that conflict.
It's like it's the aura Yulp, because they have like the aura damage, the aura shield.
Yes. Because
Because
they
of
are
that joke,
committing
oh my
hard to
God.
them, so...
Oh my god, engage from blue team now.
Engage.
Airstrike hits with Mercip, they have to leave.
Okay, no one dies, just show like everyone use this Q and okay, everything is working.
You see, like, blue waves are pushing through bottom onto base, so they're going to have to clear that for a bit, so blue gets out pretty confidently.
Oh, let me get his smiles. Oh, he missed the dashes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mercip just escaping, using that speed and duration on NATO to make sure he gets out of there cleanly.
Yeah, they just
It's
run
still
base,
Frog
right?
and Snork alive. They could re-engage on.
And waves are pushing top. Potentially waves could jump here.
Oh my god.
And they do. Oh, no, they don't. They get caught up. Luckily for Red Team, because that would be really scary. The airstrike just missing on Frog. That is so
Okay.
unfortunate for Sheldon there. Luco staying around, hoping to deal with Frog. Frog doesn't finish him.
Healing back up
Look
with
at it
all
do
those
so
health
much.
packs. Yeah. It's just
Benz is
constant
pushing
pressure.
towards base. This really is. Luca's going to potentially get
Oh,
caught out
the
here. It looks
hammer.
like Luca's going to die.
I sees all.
And with that, looks like that could be game.
Yeah, now I think that could
Smiles
be
is
game.
dropping with Ted's, but this is going to be really hard for them. Benz isn't pushing though.
Also, structure damage wise, like 2 melees, and like Frog doesn't really
Yeah.
do that much base damage, so we might still have a
Looks
game.
like, yeah, this game looks like it's still going on. I wonder if Benz had gone earlier, if they'd been able to finish it, or at least get some, decent chip. But Frogger's going to hit it bit by bit now.
Little fight just buying some time and Ben just
Nice.
use it.
No,
Ballsy
beautiful
play.
from Dragon Mode. He blocked and avoided the airstrike. He's allowed for his team to probably get in now, and they can stick around a lot more confidently without the threat of airstrike.
I like how when this could just go, Ben uses everything on base just to do like damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
GG.
huge,
The double
yeah.
dive.
God.
Beautifully finished by the blue team.
That was a very good game. Like at some point, I was thinking like, okay, the red team just gonna like win because Daisy, like Mercy was found very like hard to do anything. But I think in the end, like Ben's going first was good because he got Gazy and Frog just like dash and stop the Gazy.
Yeah.
And they did a lot of times that. Or
That
is
is the
Scoop
problem
going
with
first?
Ulip, isn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah, very weak character outside of having the one ability that makes you good.
Yeah. It's very telegraphed is always the big problem.
Honestly, playing him like
Yeah.
a second tank here with all the sustain, really extending the game.
It was really good, like seeing like I think like Luke did a very good job on you, like a lot of time, like he used the healings to stay on fight, or even chasing
Yeah.
Frog. You
Multi-ridge.
can see like how many kills, like this one was very beautiful, like the amplify.
Just commit the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
And escape as well, what a man. But then getting caught.
Oh yeah.
When you carry a trapper's
That's gotta feel so bad for Luca. He really thought he was getting out of that scot-free.
I don't like you guys. I'm kind of like a fan of like this type of how can I say, like hard engage comps. Like they have like Frog, Snork, and Scoop, so they have a lot of
Yeah.
potential to just like do a fight. They can now play like with a team,
Anyone
but at
can
the
do
same time they
anything.
can do some things alone too.
Oh, I liked this as well. Yeah.
I want to see the nade, the one that he just like he run like the top lane just like with the nade.
Yeah.
That's the one I
Chasing
wanna
Sheldon
see.
after they had both had their teams die.
Yeah,
Here's what a concoction looks like.
Straight from the respawn, out the drop pods, killing Sheldon.
or like, what do you like? I think you kind of like say that, but what do you think like the red team they could do different like for like winning the game here?
I think a slower start would have benefited the red a bit more here. Even though I think blue gets quite a bit stronger, I think red has late game has insane damage, incredible ways to deal with Frog, and just holding onto those turrets early, especially against double melee, where they didn't have to lose so many turrets, I think probably would have benefited red a lot more here than it would blue. But yeah, it's hard to say exactly what.
Yeah, I think like they stacking deaths, right? Oh,
Yeah.
like every time if they got like only one kill, the red team, it's fine because they can still like just clean droids, and the blue team very hard to push. It's only Frog range.
I think potentially as well, just tanking up a bit earlier for the smiles could have potentially helped in some of these
Oh,
engages.
that's the kill,
'cause-
right?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, so beautiful.
Gone. Very unfortunate. Sheldon would not to be too pleased about that one. And here Mercip just
And after
such a
that, yeah, he
beautiful
just
play.
he felt so much, himself. He just need to balance the
Great
things.
hammer there. I also think it's really interesting. I understand completely why Sheldon chose to go damage onto airstrike really early, because it means that when you get, that guaranteed gaze into stuff, you find the kills. But also you have to wonder sometimes that when you miss it, equally, you're missing a lot of damage suddenly where your team could really use it. So it's it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You win hard and you lose hard.
I think like there's some cases talking about. I think the red team, they need to respect a lot of the cooldowns, because like if they miss air strikes, they need to leave. At the same time, the blue team, Frog Dash or Snork Hook, the cooldown is not that much, so
Adjust that spine if you'd like.
There were points in the game where like the Snork missed shells and they backed off. Like red could have been a lot more aggressive to take advantage of that. They just didn't quite see the opportunities.
What did you expect?
the damage when
Yeah.
like, they hit like Frog and Snork is just like insane.
So hard. Especially with Snook
You-
getting all that extra damage from the stun of Frog.
It does make me wonder how the draft went to how we
Yeah.
ended up getting Frog and
That's-
Snork, because
that's something
normally those two don't end up on the same team, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's something I talk with like bands, and I hope like we change the forms to include like the draft too, because I think it's good to. We talk about like the drafts in the beginning of the match, but we don't see like the bands, the order, right? So I really like to see
I
like
also
the
think it's-
draft before.
I think it's interesting as well because often in these drafts and these scrims that happen in this Crepos, people come having not played a lot of scrims before, and often their character pool isn't as vast. So people often end up on like slightly weird drafts that you wouldn't necessarily always see, just because people feel comfortable on certain characters. And sometimes in a game like this, that might put them at a disadvantage. But other times you see people that in unfavorable matchups just absolutely dominate.
Yeah, that's something I think like on screens, like the draft is like a lot. Like sometimes even like very experienced players, if they do a bad draft, they just struggle to win, or a lot of time like they lost. And sometimes just that the draft makes so hard. I think like you said here too, how the blue team draft is way easier to just like make it work.
Yeah.
The problem is that
So
they don't
much
have a
easier.
push, but like about like team fights, I think it's way easier because, like you said, if they miss ice strike, how they do damage here? They don't have like a lot of damage, right?
Also, like any of these characters on the red team here that get caught out by a hammer, it's like what can they do? I mean, tail whip and I guess gaze, but you're still very vulnerable to the other two team members to potentially go in on that. It's very
Then
hard.
you got
versus
Frog, and
blue
there's a
team
dog
just gets to
jump on you.
leave. Yeah. No, if Mercip hasn't committed dash and they get a gaze, as long as he still has a decent chance of escaping, even if he then gets hooked afterwards because he can dash in the hook and be invulnerable. So it is, you know, it is very interesting.
Bots are very good. Usually we do like on like 2 matches, right? Like on these screen shows, and we kind of save to do another week. So we
No
are gonna
more?
like what you said?
No more? We're done?
Like
Would you like to do some more? I had 3 scrims earlier. If you guys want to watch some other ones,
we can do like one more if you guys want. You are you down for that, Casey?
I'm done to hang.
All right. So I just do like a little break here now.
break.
Probably like 5 minutes, a bit more, because I need to like get the replay and everything. But we gonna like back in a few seconds.
What?
Stretching his tentacles out, squirting them in your face. Swiggins is known for the phrase, I'll have my tea with pre-method smoking.
All right, we're back here. That's gonna be like the last match of the day, and we're gonna see like the names of who is playing in the middle of the game because I didn't look before. But we have like Team Cold against Team Time here, and on this one we have the draft. So you can see like the map is Sorona. Anything like different you guys see here that you'd like to say about it? I mean, you have Vinny here, right? Is that really the thing?
Mm-hmm. So I think Vinny was chosen here along with Penny to just try and make it really hard for both Ted and Frog, making sure that they're kind of shutting down, because I think both these characters are really susceptible to being dove.
Yeah, this is Serrano. You know, they have a lot of space to work with here.
Yeah,
And the thing is, I think Vinny into this as well is really good into the Smiles here, because you can just break hook, which means that Vinny can kind of look for the front along as Smiles is alone and can basically get out for free, meaning that there's one less hook target, especially with Clunk being a really scary person for Cole's team to hook.
yeah, and like it's good to see that they pick Clunk even like Scoop was open, because sometimes people pick Clunk when like there's no tank left, right? Like the deadlifts, the Scoop
Yeah.
is center Smiles, but they just like you pick a Clunk over. And I like his Clunk into Frog. I think like his Frog needs to be very careful if he got bite. But at the same time, it's Sorona, so it's the best map for Frog, just jumping around and everything. I'm very curious to see like how the match is going here, because you have the Vinny Spike. At the same time, Ted, I think it's very hard to play on Sorona because the map's too open. And now, for example, have against like Penny and Vinny, they can just do a lot to make your life like a hard time.
Yeah, like no matter how like safe you play, you're never really safe with all the like the jump pad plays they can make here.
Yeah. Like I probably like Ted is a very good charter, right? Like, but I think like Sorona is probably like the hardest one to make it work. It still can work for sure, right? But it's harder. Sheldon
I think the Ted
said
pick
something. I think
was just.
sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I think the Ted was picked here, especially because they were just thinking about how do we deal with Clunk? Like, how do we make sure we have enough damage and push to actually make sure that we can deal with the Clunk? Because otherwise, Clunk is a very free reign if we do not have damage, especially in the late game.
Yeah, and I think like even like being an open map, if Ted like he managed to get in like the fight and do his thing, he do a lot of damage, right? Like if he get like Penny in an eye strike and shotgun combo, he
Indeed.
does like a lot of damage. And Sheldon comment about X. That's something that I like. Is a lot of people pick like X into Smiles, and I think like it's very good. But at the same time, I don't think like it's all for the X, right? Because a lot of times you bound the Smiles, he just tail whip you and stop you for like popping.
I will say during the draft, Ix was one of the things we were scared of. We just decided Leon was better for them than Ix would have been.
Oh
So
no,
that's
I
why
mean like
we
X like
went Leon.
for the clock thing, I think, right?
Yeah. What I'm saying is that the discussion had been if we're banning Ix here or if we're banning Leon as the last ban for Cole's team, as
Oh, you are
that
in
was
the
kind of the two
okay. You're
characters.
you're on the left team. All right.
Yeah.
As another thing too, like Kitsune he play on this match. This match was literally like today, like some hours ago. We didn't ask
Yep.
about them. They're gonna cast that, right? But they fine, right?
That'll be fine.
Yeah,
No
fine.
NDAs here.
If they hate
They can
us,
sue us.
we just blame Kitsune, okay?
Yeah. Wait, but you asked for it.
Yeah, you ask it for sure. Yeah, I always do that. Just remember, I forgot to say it like the other times. The screens they have like every day people can do that. There's like on the Discord, like there's 2 Discords where people do screens, and usually on weekends is when like have more screens, and
Yeah.
we pick like some of these matches to cast. So it doesn't matter if you're like a new player or an old player. If you play a match and you feel like, oh, that's a good match, you can send to us and we can cast. We just try to avoid like matches that like I stompy, like the game ends like 10 minutes or
Yeah.
something, because it would be very boring to cast. But always like send the match that you think is cool, so we can cast. Sorry, I didn't ask before. You guys have something more about the draft?
No, it's gonna be fun to
Oh,
see.
you're good.
All right.
I mean, Clunk is probably going to have the hardest game out of everyone in this match, I think. But that's just kind of on par for the course for the character.
Yeah, he's just used to be that guy, right?
Punching bag. That'll be awesome.
And now we can see the name. So it's Kitsune on Smiles. We have Cold on Ted and Zyrakor on Frog. On the other side, we have Time on Clunk, Love on Vinny, and Tax Free on Penny. I always love to see Tax Free playing too.
Fun player to watch, yeah.
I like to see like players like Tax Free that they every time they can they punish like the tower so much. So it's very annoying to deal with. Because if you give like a little window, he poke our tower.
Vinny diving right in the smiles without CC immediately out the gate could have been punished a lot more if the jumpers weren't there.
Just setting, you know, like the alpha, just like I'm here.
Yeah, make a statement.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's about like the posture, right?
We're all about swagging out, especially on Serona. This is the most like swag map where you just go nuts with your plays, I think.
Something I didn't think about too is like in Sorona, they think they have the mid control, they have like the warm for free, right? And I think like it's probably like easier for a red team, right? Like to stand on mid here.
No one dies from that.
Yeah, it was a nice bounce from like the
Mostly-
Ted. I was sure that he's gonna die, but no. I see like
I
only
think,
one
like, that's-
ping on cold too. That they snipe.
Yeah, banking into Tedder's out the gate. Just to make space. I mean, because Penny and Vinny are technically squishies, right? So if you could hit, they're gonna be scared or scared to dive.
Yeah. This poke's so annoying, right? Like you have like a free poke every time. I think it's every 3 seconds the snipe. No, it's like 1 second.
Yeah, it's very short. You can basically switch between shotgun and straight back and almost shoot again.
I remember when back in the day people would set up macros for Tedris.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
That's so funny.
Don't do that. Actually, that's not on the bannable list for Atari, right? So I'm not advocating for it. but-
No.
Honestly, if you need macros, I think you just need to play a bit more, because it's really not that hard with Ted.
It's not. I do love Ted because the APM like required on that character is just so fun to push your
Yeah.
buttons. Even though I don't play it much, but like when with the rare chance I am on, it's like it feels satisfying.
Oh, nice there we go. It's for here. You don't have like any
Punishing the pounce in.
stun, like Frog didn't dash or anything, but X3 didn't manage like to get away. He looked for a boost and I think he didn't manage to get like a pounce. The charge from the pounce. No, another thing that we see here is like it's almost like every chart is a range charter here.
Oh yeah, everyone's
true.
trying to poke.
We're gonna see a lot more neutral game compared to some of the other games we've seen today.
Yeah, like they don't have like the Q potential like that easy like we had before. I like to see like now that Kitsune got the range and Ted got the steam pack stun, so now they can like just poke, dash and steam pack and nice strike, and
Yeah,
I don't think anyone can survive all this thing.
I think early it's very important that the blue team gets the mids. That way Clunk has like the top platforms to play around. Because otherwise it's very hard for him to just walk forward.
Yeah. It's like piggy bank down on Clank too. Probably just don't want to like lose too much because they see the thing so behind, right?
I think the salvo, right? If I remember my icons correctly.
Yeah, it's salvo.
Yeah, that is big damage.
Another fighter that started like with Venus Spike, just going first than anyone. He just dive in and ended up like dying, but did his damage.
With the way they're playing it, I think she might actually go Silence Dash. If that's how they want to be initiating the fights here.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
probably
they go for the
sense.
double spike route. They might honestly might not even need the double spike, just because like Frog and Ted should like die from a double dive.
Yeah, I think as long as it's not like smiles, right?
Yeah.
It's so like sad to like see the Clank try to go in. He never he got so bullied. And the Spanish get like the usually like he counter frog items, right? Like the stun duration, silence, just make the frog life worse.
I mean, Clunk here now has to give up because he picked it. He has to give up either boots or like Ecam and Bear Mag for it. So he's probably like the mobility or the tankiness. Just,
I
like,
think
having
he's
to
gonna
pick.
fall for boots here. I don't know. Like the map is so big that interesting to see. Yeah, the X3 is a bad
It's a
spot
tough
here.
call. Oh, we had a worm kill.
Oh! I love how you always get a worm kill on this map, like when you're
Yep.
casting. Always have that.
The word you gotta feed.
Please not on the blind in here? Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
It's like a wipe, right? Penny died in the first. Yeah, that's like a wipe.
And red does have a lot of turret damage on their side. I think a lot of people like underestimate like the Smiles like solo push. Like his auto attack actually does a pretty good amount of structure damage.
Yeah. It doesn't feel
The
like
fact that
because
he clears like so fast too just makes his push better.
yeah, I love how he just like one shot away and just leave, right? Like he, 1 second, he just fly the ground and leave. Oh, we talk about the Clunk, but Vinspy having like a very hard life here in this game.
They did go for the debuff immunity on Cloud, so they do want the Vinny to be initiating these fights. Looks like. So I'm expecting to see the silence soon.
I think they try to play around like the Vinspy go first, and after they use things to. Oh, nice solo here! Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the clunk punching the frog you talked about earlier.
Yeah, it was a beautiful. Oh my god, Cole! I didn't saw Cole was solo. Like they can't need to choose, right? Like between one of the.
I do like how the blue team like knew to split, and at least like try to get the attack roll chasing one.
Yeah, we see like Vinspy just dash and run, just do the cloud right after.
Hit and run, senior.
Oh my god, that was a nice one.
I was a mobster back in my day.
Oh my god.
Always running from the law, see? I'm actually surprised that the frog opted for hammer pants here, especially against like a Vinny who's often in the air and the Clunk who's also often in the air, and the Penny will be often in the air but just a little less than the other two. I feel like
well, around the roof maybe. Oh, tax free got a kill here.
I mean, I guess you could always look for angles on oh.
Oh,
like,
he missed
walls and
explosion.
stuff.
Now he's in a bad position.
Punch and bang. And they get bottom turret with that. Probably a little decent damage on the back turret too.
At the same time, I think like every time they got a good hook and like this stun from Ted, if your frog is close to like just do the dash, he can still use the hammer pants, right? Yeah, like now.
I mean, hammer pants work there, you know,
Yeah.
making me eat my words.
Oh, the Clunk!
Oh, surprise!
Oh my god, Kitsun's gonna get away with that?
Oh, red
Kitsun's
team
probably
not
like having
watching
his moment now on the
map.
call. Because he know that he's not gonna die, right?
That's gotta feel really good to hit.
Yeah, you talk about like the Smiles push, and he got like the double AA already, so every time he managed to hit the tower. The AA damage on Smiles is increased the flame damage, right? Because it's just the AA damage.
It does, yes. It increases the scenery burn.
Like the flame damage is just the AA damage, right? It's the same thing. It's the AA in the end.
Yep.
Alright. Something that I see like a lot in games, and I always like to worry about like if it's the best thing to do. Is like Penny usually get like a lot of like how can I say that? Oh. Like sustain items and things before get any damage.
This is a really good escape here by Love. Oh.
And an auto camera. I mean, we'll let Tex get it.
Maybe I don't know if you're gonna escape. You know? How do you know that?
Well, I mean, Love does get out. The Clunk there playing goalkeeper to prevent any further advancing.
I'll be the drink of your dreams.
Yeah, again, just good team play by Blue, like being able to like split and like do different things simultaneously with each other.
The problem is just like
that's some things with teams. Like some will be like we go all in on this one play and then miss out on value in other places.
Yeah, for sure. They just like control more like areas of the map doing that. Right. Like Tax 3 is like kind of like a strange
An
spot here.
awkward spot.
Oh,
It's
nice
hooked
hook
and-
from Getson here.
He's
because,
giggling,
like-
kicking his feet right now.
Yeah. Just like what I said, like we had like 11 minutes in game, right? And Penny still didn't have like any damage.
Ooh, that's a tough spot for Blue to defend.
Oh, he missed the bite.
Out of this.
Every time meets like any skill, it's just so sad. Like they just punch so hard on him.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You know, Clunk misses bite, and all of a sudden, like the world changes.
Yeah. Now the 2v3 here, it looks very like it. Maybe time can do something here. The double bite. Oh my
Ooh, la,
god.
la. Oh, if he went for the jumper bounce, he might have been able to get the smiles there.
I think they just like it was like 4 drives, right? Like hitting the
Yeah, good priority.
Penny could, yeah.
But like, you have to go for the clip after you get the double.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to.
Because guys, it's so bully in this game. Hitting these double bites just feels good. You know, he just got his revenge. Oh, the pounce on the
Ooh,
explosion!
Good call. Does he get it? And they get it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
If what I think is happening
That's
is
very beautiful
happening,
tax free.
it better not be.
Get
That
it.
thing they don't get it too much push, right? Like every time they got it. Oh, Cole is going for the.
Oh, he's running for base?
Oh. Cole is gonna be like he's silly here, right?
I mean, very risky. Okay, he has a frog with him,
Oh yeah.
and they just get him out.
Can he get the
2v3.
speed on Steam Pack too, right? So you can just like run very fast.
Yeah. A little too cautious. Oh, as I say,
God.
being a little too cautious about committing, they go right in on the head.
Cole was like, I don't deserve to survive, you know, like the last. So he just.
We were saying earlier, the most vulnerable character should not be out in the map, just running for base.
And in the end, time go for the magazine, so he might just don't go for boots here. Just go for like the fuels. I don't know.
A lot of people underrate boots in this game, dude. It feels so nice to be able to move. Like,
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. I feel like you're.
This is Frankie sponsored propaganda. This is Frankie 3
This is not.
propaganda here.
Oh. You get like every speed item before getting anything, right? Like if you're playing Coco, you get like boots, speed, duration.
Shout out Frankie.
But you have to admit, dude, going fast feels really nice on like every character. You
He's
have to
definitely one of the
admit.
most exciting people to watch, I think.
Damage on bite too now, so he doesn't have like the more health on fuels. It's just he wants to do damage. That's what time do.
Yeah, wants to punish the frog and tad harder.
I don't know if you've also seen now, but Blue has picked up Invis as well on the Vinny.
Oh,
This is like a classic for this map with Vinny.
Oh my god, love it's just nice. Fine. That's how with Vin, right? Like you always go like for the Emus Cloud and
Right.
Debuff
well
Invis. It's
timed.
very hard now because Frog Dash, all the Ted stuns, Hook no longer work on the Vinny when they use Cloud, which makes it way more free for them to just push, to go in, to dive, and get out for free. And right
Yeah,
here,
mid.
oh, the time. Maybe can I get a bite here for time?
Oh no! But now Cole running for base again.
Or Texas. Oh, he missed the post.
Oh,
Oh, my god.
Oh, the BM teleport.
I love that.
I mean, he didn't get any base damage, so I mean,
Yeah, that's
kind of
fine,
a win
right?
yeah.
I like that Tex got like the pouncy damage too. Maybe he just wanna follow up like the invis with like the pouncy, right?
Yeah.
And just
with
let the
with
clunk do the
Frog as
damage.
well.
And Vinny, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like time wants to
They
try
tried to
to go
one-shot
for a
that
jumper.
frog.
The game was going so hard like for the red team. They opened the base so quickly, but now like they're really like struggling to get the
That you
damage.
see that Vinny and Clunk go top and Invis, and Red just leaves, seeing them on the minimap.
It is very
knowing that
scary.
They could be a clunk in your face about to explode before you know it. It's not what you want to see.
But maybe we gotta use play now, let's see. The camera knows
There it
something,
is.
no? Oh!
2 seconds.
Okay, nothing happened.
Right, they just happen to not be in mid. It is a risk.
Oh,
You
the
can't
frog
do it
got...
in there.
Oh.
Punishing the frog.
And Venus Spike can still get the silence if he wants the dive. Like it doesn't got it yet, but we go for that.
Yeah. But the way they're playing, I definitely think silence is the correct move here.
Yeah. I mean, I like the double dive, but you need to get close before doing the dive, right? So I think the silence is just like easier to do.
I think it's also crazy to see how quickly a game can go, because from where red team was clearly dominating at the start, blue has just kind of found its foothold with base open, and they're pushing them back, finding kills one by one.
Yeah.
They do have the level advantage now.
I think the kills now is more like on the other side, right?
Yeah. It's even on kills.
Oh my god, they
Even
got
with that start.
6 too.
I do think the blue team will have an easier time to chip down that turret, just because they have the better range options.
I think the end Venus Spike go for the full damage on dive. You don't see silence here.
We see the frog threatening base a lot. He's forcing blue back. That's just one of the strengths he has here.
It's actually looking for like an engage here. Oh, that was sad flank explosion.
Sorry, we've had a few happy clunk explosions.
Okay, well,
Ooh,
we didn't
okay.
see that, but got like a 1v1 here.
Oh, they could potentially kill the smiles here.
It's GG, right?
Not enough
It's so
damage.
low.
And yeah,
Next
he's
one needs to be like a miracle here.
No miracles.
Yeah, but I like to see how, like Kitsun said, like the red team they literally dominated and they got a lot of like the base and everything, but the blue team managed like to play after. I think if the blue team managed to hold more in the beginning, the game could be like way easier for them.
Right. They had better late game comp, I would say, yeah.
Like Venus Spike, I think like to get like all the dive like he items is more is around like 1k or something, right? Because he needs to have like
Yeah,
one,
it's very
expensive.
expensive. It's very expensive, yeah.
and he needs to have
That's why I'm
150
always
in the back,
robbing him.
right?
I think even before this game, the discussion was about, like, you know, the first 10 minutes have to be good, because if they're not, the last 10 minutes are going to be horrible. So there's a lot of searching for stuff at the start.
Yeah, I feel like they playing with like they play like half of the game with the base like 30% health.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, it's really a one double or even a triple, and it could have just been, like, game over for Reds here. So, you know, it gets very scary towards the end. They have a more vulnerable comp.
Yeah, sure. And I like how like the Clunk, even like being like very hard to play here, like Casey said, managed to get like a lot of kills and oh, that was the
Yeah.
beautiful one.
Yeah. He's playing around jumpers and drop downs. His biggest strength.
Even with all the boots, he managed to like find a lot of things.
Especially with Invis, there were times where it was very, very scary.
Oh yeah. Like the base was open like on 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, now it's the hook. Just disappear.
You see. You see.
Oh no, it's
Here.
the hook here, right?
Yeah.
And they have the AoE
Double
on the
missiles. Yeah,
AA
the missiles with a double AoE. What a great penny bounce, honestly.
Yeah.
Knocking them straight back into the clunk even though the bite missed.
Oh, that
Nah.
cool here, just boom.
Yeah.
I really think like it was very sad for the blue team just losing too much in the beginning, making the game so like every kill they like if they got like one kill would be game in the end. It was just too hard to play.
Yeah, because even if you get a double, the thing is the base is open, so if the last one's smart, they can just look to backdoor and it's so much pressure on the blue to leave. And they can't get the
Yeah.
push they need. Like, there are a couple times you see Cole do it, where it's like one's dead and he just takes the right bounces so they can't push.
Yeah, like the red team was not going base, but it's just like if I want, if you know, if you give me,
Yeah.
if you go for my tower, I go for your base. So very nice play. Yeah, that was very good to see. I like that.
I learned a lot about managing open base game states. It's not something that happens often in this game.
Never give up, you know?
I think especially on Sorona, you're very vulnerable because of the top that opens up because you've only got the one turret.
Yeah, I was.
So once that back
Yeah,
turret
I
goes
think
down,
if the game if they've managed to at least like have the last tower right, like you said, the Vin Spike late game would be very strong, and
yeah,
so the Clank chose. I think they could like win way easier in the late game. The problem is just like when they
Yeah.
get the late game, they have like 30% of the health of base, so it's just like
yeah.
it was very hard to play. And they managed to play like I think like 10 minutes or something, right? Like it's just not getting a hit on the base, just like getting everything.
Yeah, they stood out incredibly well, especially with a frog that could, in theory, very easily backdoor. They managed to wrangle him quite well.
Yeah, something that like Kay's talking about, like even when they're trying to do this thing that the red team about like, oh, I can go for your base. The blue team, they don't like all back. Like one of them like back to make like this stock, but the other two can still like pushing or look for towers. So they do like some two different things, right? Because if everyone goes for for cold, for example, when he was like backing, they probably didn't get like the top tower, for example.
Yeah.
And I just want to say like to everyone in the chat, like we're gonna like stop for here now. We did like 3 games today, so we did like more than the usual. I'm gonna send the chat here. Let's see if I found it. Right, like this is the Creepo's channel on YouTube. So every live stream that we do, like these screen shows, we just gonna post there. It's not edited or anything, so it's literally like the VOD, so you can just like watch it without like the ads or anything from like the tweet thing. And let me
And I
just
see the Ridiculous tournament uploaded there as well. If you missed
yeah.
that out, the VODs are gone on Twitch, so you can always go back. Lovely.
I just wanna talk like a little bit about like the next tournament. So you guys join like the Creepo's channel. I think I can show my screen here to be easier. Let's see.
You know, we should drop a link to the Discord in the chat for those who
Oh.
don't know how to even get there.
Oh, good idea. Can I do that? I think I can, right? Let's make it.
On that note, I'm forced to leave. Thank you, everyone, for visiting the Crepos Nauts channel today, and I'm sure both Kaisi and Nidocrest will look after you all, and you will have a wonderful end to your weekend.
Thanks again for the helping casting kids soon. And have a
We
Anytime.
love you, mate.
good Sunday.
Enjoy your evenings.
Mwah.
Bye.
All right. So, like the tournament you can see here in the draft info, you can see like the tournament. Any question that you have, you can make on the discussion here, right, like below. And how like the tournament works? Like first of all, you need to have 1K hours in the game to participate it. So that's like the minimal. And you can just like use this form. And how it works, like there's a pool of players and some captains. So depends of how many players gonna join the tournament. But imagine you have like 8 captains. So every captain gonna choose like one player, like one by one. Like one captain choose one, the second captain choose one, and then after that they go like all the way back. So the teams will be one captain plus 2 players. These captains can be like Jumbo, Cole, Paulo. I don't know which players would play this tournament, but that's how it's gonna be. So I think it's very good for everyone, old players or like new players, because you have an opportunity to play with like someone that is very experienced. So you can learn about like the game, the drafty. That is it's a hard word for me in English, like strategies. Oh, you are the American one,
Strategies.
Casey.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I think I encourage everyone like to participate on that because I think it can be like a very good opportunity. The tournament will be like on May 23, so you need like to register yourself until like 22 of May, and I hope you see like more people there. I don't know if we're gonna have like casting for this. Probably we're gonna have, but I really think it's a very good idea to participate in the tournament. you have
We
something
have
to say,
Captain
Casey?
Nidrokas.
Nah. Okay,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna cast and I'm playing, I really want to play at the same time. But if I'm playing, I'll just be like a player, right? Like who I am.
Oh, okay, I'm curious to see who they would deem as the captains out of the registered, and it would also good variance on like what players are available to see like what they like in a player, right? He's like, oh, like whoa, Body Hunter picked me. Wow, I wonder why. And all of a sudden,
Yeah, I
you
think
just
so.
synergize it really well.
Yeah, I think that's something cool to see too. Yeah, I'm curious to see like
They-
who would be the captains. At the same time, I think like some players, if they play with someone that's like it's good, they can perform way better, right? So
Mhm.
I think you can see some new names like he performing very good or something, you know. See the
Yeah,
true potential, you know.
it's the hollow buff I call it. Like in pubs, I swear, like random people in pubs play better when Hala is on their team.
Oh,
It's
this
the
is the whole above.
Hala.
Yeah, Hall probably
Yeah.
gonna be one of the captains, sure. If I don't know like which
Oh,
captains gonna participate,
I'd
so
like
that's why I don't want to
Hala.
say names. I already said a bunch of names, right? But I really don't know which
Yeah,
like players
it's
can be
not
the captains.
confirmed yet.
Yeah. But any question you can ask here on the discussions, the captains, everything, anything you can, you know. That's like Ben's problems, you know, so you can ask him.
Ben's problem. We're just a
I,
spokesperson. That's Ben's problem.
but I want to say like thanks Casey and Kitsune for helping me casting today, and thanks again Benz for like letting we do that. The screens here, one of the main things, like the casting screens, is because a lot of players they never have like a match being casted, and I think it's very fun to have that. So we always say like if you want to do screens, just do it. Doesn't matter if you are new to the game. If you only play with like 3 or 4 characters, you can play, and that's how you can improve, right? Just like playing more. So I always say like just join the Discord. There's like screens most like every day. On the weekends have like more, but like most like every day things are happening. So I really hope like to see more people with like see more names playing so we can cast and everything. It was very fun. I hope everyone that had like enjoyed too. And I don't know how it's in outside of the world, but he's Mother Day, so happy Mother Day if there's any more in the chat. And
Yes. Slay Queen.
yeah, so that's it. Have something to say, Casey, before saying goodbye?
Nope, you wrapped it up nicely. Thanks for having me. I'm down to do this again sometime.
Yeah, that's cool because just to say here, we almost didn't have the stream because we didn't have someone to cast with me, and doing this alone, I think would be very like strange.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think like Kitsune said like I can do, but I can do maybe only one. It's like oh my god. So maybe we do one match, and in the end, Casey managed to join two, and instead of doing only one, we did 3. That was very good.
You're welcome.
Have a good Sunday, everyone. A good week, and